Okay, now here we are going to solve the equation given here. You have to solve for the value of x. Now you have been given that 2 sine square x equals to 3 cos x. Now the range for the value of x is given here. The value of x is greater than 0 degree and less than or equal to 360 degree. Remember, this range, what does this range mean to tell you? The value of x is greater than or equal to 0 degree and less than or equal to 360 degree. So for that range of the value of x, you have to solve to find the value of x here. So here 2 sine square x equals to 3 cos x is given to us. Now in place of this sine square, we can write here 1 minus cos square x equal to 3 cos x, because we know that the reason is sine square x is equals to 1 minus cos square x. Now let us multiply. 2 into 1 is 2. 2 into cos square x is 2 cos square x equals to 3 cos x. I am arranging the term here, minus 2 cos square x. When I get this plus 3 cos x before the equal to, it becomes minus 3 cos x, and then plus 2 as it is equals to 0. Now you can change, you can multiply both side by minus. So when I multiply the left hand side by minus, then the sign gets changed. So if I multiply minus with minus 2 cos square x, it becomes plus 2 cos square x. If I multiply minus with minus 3 cos x, it becomes plus 3 cos x. If I multiply minus with plus 2, I will get a minus 2. If I multiply minus with 0, it is minus 0, or it is plus 0. 0 is integer that doesn't have any sign, so 0 remains 0. So here I multiply each of the term by minus. In short, I can say that I have changed the sign of every terms here. Now this is in the form of a quadratic equation. We'll factorize the quadratic equation. 2 cos square x plus 3 cos x minus 2. Now we need two such numbers which when multiplied gives us 4. 2 into 2 is 4. And the same two numbers which when subtracted gives us 3. I repeat one more time. We need two such numbers which gives us, which when multiplied gives us 4. 2 2s are 4. And the same two number which when subtracted gives us 3. And the number is 2, and the number is 4 into 1. 4 into 1 gives us 4, and 4 minus 1 gives us 3. So why minus? Because the last sign here is minus. So we need two such numbers which when multiplied gives us 4. 2 2s are 4, and the same two numbers which when subtracted gives us 3. If here was plus, we would have looked for sign with plus. If there was plus, we would have looked for the two numbers which when added gives us 3. 3. Now in place of this 3 cos square x, I'm going to write 4 minus 1 cos x, because the number here are 4 and 1. Minus 2 equals to 0. Or 2 cos square x plus 4 cos x minus cos x minus 2 equals to 0. Now we'll factorize this one. We'll come further. Let me rub this part. Okay. Now from the first two terms, I can take 2 cos x common. And if I take 2 cos x common, I will have left here cos x plus 2. Similarly, in the second two terms, I can take minus 1 common, and we'll have here left here cos x plus 2 equals to 0. Either cos x plus 2, or we can say cos x plus 2 taken as common. We can also have 2 cos this, we will get these things here. I've taken cos x plus 2 common here, and we have 2 cos x minus 1 here. Okay. Either cos x plus 2 equals to 0, or you can say that cos x equals to minus 2. Now the value of cos is not negative 2, is never negative 2. So this is not possible. This is not possible, or you can say negative. Why? Because the value of x ranges from minus 1 to plus 1. It doesn't go below minus 1, and it doesn't go above plus 1. So that's why this is not possible, because the value of x, value of cos x is not less than minus 1. Okay, you can mention this reason for your information, because the value of x, cos x cannot be less than minus 1. So we neglect this one. Now we have another thing there. you have 2 cos x minus 1 equals to 0, or 2 cos x equals to 1. So this, or we can say that cos x equals to 1 by 2. Now cos x is 1 by 2. Now you need to know what value of cos x is 1 by 2. What value of x is 1 by 2? Okay, now we are searching for the value of x here. Cos x is 1 by 2. Now this is a positive value. Now in a graph where a cos value is positive, this is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. So the value of cos is positive in the first quadrant, and then the value of cos is positive in the fourth quadrant. Okay, we have learned the rule when you were in small classes. With the rule was cos rule. Here all values are positive. Here sin and cos x are positive. Here tan and cot is positive, and here cos and sec are positive. So here the value of the positive value of x, cos x lies in the first quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. So the value of cos x can be written in this way: it is cos 60 degree. So this is the answer for the first quadrant, and now to get the answer from the fourth quadrant, we'll get 360 minus 60 degree. Okay, here it is 60 degree. It is, we can write here 180 minus theta, and theta is an acute angle here. It is 180 plus theta. Theta also is an acute angle here, and here you write here 360 minus theta. So here for the fourth quadrant, I can write here 360 minus theta. So this gives the value of x as 60 degree and 300 degree. So this is the answer. And the answer, the range of the answer was between 0 to 360 degree. We got our solution 60 degree and 300 degree. This much.